Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of building an app. No code app, no code experience required, no coding experience required. So if you have no coding experience required, well, you qualify to build an app with us. Do you have coding experience? Oh, you can also build an app with us. So really everyone can build an app. So what I want to talk about first is how apps move, or how the direction, the flow of apps work in the Adalo environment. So we mentioned before in the last episode about screens, and I'm going to show you on the left hand side of this panel here. We got three screens: a home screen, login screen, and a sign up screen. Okay, now these are the screen objects that are drawn onto the canvas. This area here is where you can see I can even move around. This is the canvas where these things reside on. And there's a flow where when you design your application, you create screens. And then each screen that you create can flow to another screen based on actions. Okay? Such as you click the button, and there are also default actions on each screen where you can basically create an action with a condition, and those don't require buttons. The action is that the screen was loaded. Okay, so now I want to talk about how this flow works in this particular environment that we just created, which by default is provided for you by the Adalo blank app. Okay, so if we go over here to screens again, we got home, login, sign up. You'll notice that like under sign up, you got like a little key next to a person. And here you got for home, you got a little house icon. Now, when you first go into the app, let's do it. You're going to be presented always with the sign up screen if you're not logged in. Okay, I just want to empty that because it's auto filled because this is running in Chrome browser. So this is the sign up page because I'm not logged in. So if you go over here, you can see that the sign up page down here, if you click on this little pencil here, after we click on the screen, and then you'll see on the left side that shows welcome screen. That's what it tells you what it is. And if you click on the pencil, you'll see it also says down here. I could make this messed up. I could say this is the normal screen. Okay. And what will happen then, and I'll make this one, I think I did this yesterday, and then I will make this one if the user is not logged in screen. And just for fun, I will drag a text component. We'll talk about that later, but I'm going to drag a text component here. And I'm just going to say, you are not logged in. Okay. And then we'll talk about these later, the other things I'm doing here, but I'm just going to center it. So as soon as I load this app, because I'm not logged in, I'm going to see this, and I'm going to put this like in the middle here somewhere. Adjust this a little bit so I can get it. Ask me to be centered. You'll find this part is quite tricky, the centering thing, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so now I'm going to go to preview. I'm running the app. And you'll see you are not logged in because it loaded the home screen. I can also, just for fun, I'll create another screen for you by clicking on the screens thing and add a screen. And I'm going to say I want a blank screen. And I'm just going to say you are not logged in screen. Okay, and then I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go to the pencil, and I'm going to change this to first screen if a user is not logged in. And I'm going to move that one over there. So now this one is the home screen again. This one is if you're not logged in, and these other ones just will never be a cheat, never reach them, though I can make us reach them by using the workflow. Okay, so if I click preview again, watching this video. If you liked it, share, like, or subscribe, and tune in for more videos in this series.